All right, everyone, welcome back, and thanks for tuning in. The Galaxy S27 Ultra is already generating massive attention, but the biggest story isn't a flashy new feature. It's the quiet reversal happening behind the scenes. One of the most talked about leaks of the year is suddenly falling apart, and that changes how we should think about Samsung's entire flagship strategy moving forward. Let's dive right into the video. For weeks, it felt like everyone had accepted one idea as fact. The Galaxy S27 Ultra was supposedly getting a full-width horizontal camera bar, similar to Google's Pixel phones. The renders spread everywhere. Creators discussed it like it was inevitable, and suddenly Samsung looked ready to abandon one of its most recognizable design identities. But the latest information from reliable sources points in a completely different direction. Instead of chasing trends, Samsung reportedly plans to keep the floating camera lens design that has defined every recent Ultra model. That may sound disappointing if you were hoping for something visually dramatic, but there's a much bigger reason this matters. Apple has its instantly recognizable camera layout, and Samsung has built the same kind of visual identity. When someone sees those individual camera rings across a room, they immediately know it's a Galaxy Ultra. Giving that up simply to follow another brand's design would weaken years of branding, and Samsung knows that. What's even more interesting is what Samsung appears to be changing instead. Rather than spending money on a dramatic redesign, the company is reportedly focusing on reducing manufacturing costs. That sounds boring until you realize why. Component prices continue to rise, premium memory remains expensive, and flagship phones are becoming increasingly costly to build. Instead of passing every extra expense directly to customers, Samsung seems to be looking internally for savings. That's a very different strategy from making a phone look new just to boost marketing. Then comes the leak that surprised almost everyone. Reports suggest Samsung has at least considered removing one of the rear cameras. Not because the company suddenly forgot how important cameras are, but because internal research may indicate one sensor isn't used enough to justify its cost. That's a bold idea, but it's also risky. The Ultra lineup has always represented the complete package. Buyers expect zero compromises, even if they rarely use every camera. Saving a few dollars on hardware could easily create the impression that Samsung is giving people less for flagship prices. And that leads to something many people are overlooking. If Samsung keeps the overall design nearly identical while making only subtle internal refinements, then the Galaxy S26 Ultra becomes much more valuable. Instead of feeling outdated after 1 year, it could remain remarkably competitive. That's great news for buyers looking to save money. But it also tells us Samsung believes software optimization, display refinement, and efficiency improvements now matter more than yearly cosmetic redesigns. Speaking of getting more value, if you're always checking leaks, comparing rumors, or trying to separate real information from internet hype, this is exactly why I partner with Walverse. They bring together trusted tech news, comparisons, and updates in one place, making it much easier to follow what's actually happening without chasing every random rumor online. It's become a useful companion for staying informed between major launches. One more thing worth mentioning. Over 70% of the people watching these videos still aren't subscribed. If you enjoy looking beyond marketing slides and digging into the decisions companies make behind closed doors, consider subscribing. This channel is all about building a community that cares about understanding technology instead of just memorizing specifications. Looking ahead, the Snapdragon upgrade will likely focus more on efficiency than headline performance numbers. The display could receive another round of refinement, and the battery may stay close to 5,000 milliamp hours while Samsung leans even harder on software optimization. Those aren't flashy upgrades individually, but together they suggest Samsung may be entering a completely different phase where refinement replaces reinvention. If these leaks continue pointing in the same direction, the biggest surprise about the Galaxy S27 Ultra may not be what Samsung added, but what it deliberately chose not to change, and whether that's the beginning of a much larger shift for every future Galaxy flagship. Take care and stay safe. I'll see you in the next one soon. Cheers. Bye-bye.